Hello, hello. Welcome to this channel. Well, at this point of recording, I don't even know what it's going to be called. And basically, the concept is I know nothing about music. I literally, well, I say I listen to songs, but I don't listen to albums. My playlist isn't especially big. I don't know that many, apart from big songs, I don't really know any. And it's the beginning of the new year, and I was like, I kind of want to expand my cultural horizons, like my music taste. I want to expand it, so that's what this channel is hopefully going to be: me reacting to some music and hopefully expanding my cultural horizons. You may notice the quality of this video is absolutely awful, and that's because I don't have a camera. Well, I have a camera, but it's the laptop camera. The mic is the laptop mic. And also it is 6 o'clock in the morning. I haven't slept. I was just awake and I was like, right, if there's not a better time to make this video, then I should do it now. But it does mean I have to speak a bit quieter because my walls are made of paper. And it would be embarrassing if people heard me and woke up because of this. So, album, we've got the Arctic Monkeys. I know next to nothing about the Arctic Monkeys. I have heard one song, and that is 505. I've heard that on TikTok. But apart from that, I know nothing. I haven't even heard the whole song of that. I've just heard the end bit, I guess. And I thought, this is like a good place to start, because my mate said, if you want to start listening to music, especially as an Englishman, you should listen to this album. So I'm expecting it to be very English. And judging by the album cover, I'm expecting it to be sort of, I don't know, fast-paced, I guess. We'll see. I literally know nothing. So let's go, I guess. It's called Whatever People Say I Am. That's what I'm not. That, to be fair, that is a good I like the album cover as well, to be fair. And you may see that I've added all these to playlist. That's just because I'm making a playlist of sort of every song I'm going to react to, just to keep it all in one place, I guess. So without further ado, I think I'm going to listen to the first song. We will have the lyrics up. I'm going to try and analyse the lyrics as much as I can, as well as the music, because I don't know, that's just kind of thing I like. So the first song is The View from the Afternoon. It does have a music video. I won't be looking at the music videos though. I might do that in different videos. Let me know. This is the first song of this channel. I will be rating these songs as well. So S, A, B, C, D, E, F. Hopefully it doesn't go down to F, but okay, here we go. First song. It's fast. Straight away. Straight away, it's fast. Going crazy on the drums.
Anticipation has a habit to set you up for disappointment in evening entertainment.
It's very British already.
There'll be some love. Tonight there'll be a ricochet regardless of what's gone before.
And then the bass.
We've already seen the Larry girls and out the window of the limousine, and causing fancy dress. And they're all looking quite forlorn in funny ears and devil horns of hell.
Oh. I don't want to stop it too much, but that is such like a fast start. I didn't expect it to go like straight in like that. I don't know what I was expecting really, but it just went straight in. I like how the guitar is sort of, it sounds sort of frantic, and then it kind of built up. It was just the drums, then the guitar, then the bass came in. It's nice. I think we'll look at the lyrics after. It looks like it's sort of the same in the second verse. But let's keep going. I don't want to pull it too much because I know people don't like that on YouTube, but you know.
Patient has a habit to set you up for disappointment in evening entertainment, but tonight there'll be some love. Tonight there'll be
I like that bit.
regardless of what's coming before. I want to see all of the things that we've already seen. I want to see you take the jackpot out of fruit machine and put it all back in. You've got to understand that you can never be
The bassist is going crazy.
and she won't be surprised. She won't be shocked when she's pressed the star after she's pressed the lock. And there's verse and chapter sat in her inbox, and all that it says is that you've drank a lot. And you should bear that in mind tonight. Bear that in my head. You should bear that in mind tonight. Bear that, and you can pour your heart out for a reason it will block. Or will you send her after 9 o'clock?
That was cool. That transition into the chorus. I like there was the guitar in the background. I think it was the right ear. The melody was just like. It was like going along. Let's see if I can find it. Where is it? That's cool. And then the drummer. That's good though. And then it cuts out. I like there's a lot of switch sharps they sort of cut out. Like, what's going on? Oh, okay. Building back up. Building back up.
Anticipation has a habit to set you up for disappointment.
Same lyrics.
Entertainment, but tonight there'll be some love. Oh, tonight there'll be a ricochet, regardless of what's gone before.
Oh, the drama is going crazy.
And she won't be shocked when she's pressed the star after she's pressed the lock. And the first in chapter sat in her inbox, and all that it says is that you've drank a lot. And you should bear that in mind tonight. Bear that in mind, yeah, you should bear that in mind tonight. Bear that, and you can pour your heart out around 3 o'clock when the 2 for 1's under the writer's block.
Okay, then instrumental, 30-minute instrumental, second instrumental till the end. I'll let it play out. Okay, I guess that's the end. Wow. I wasn't sure what to expect really, but I think that was a lot better than I was expecting. It was so like, I don't know how to describe it on the guitars. It was like stabby. It wasn't smooth, but it was working so well. And then they switch it up so much, and they have this chorus with the verse, or it has anticipation as to set you up. And obviously in the second part, after they stopped, it went straight into let's go into the lyrics, because everyone was going crazy on that song. By the way, the vocalist, I don't know what his name is. He sounds like young. They sound quite young, but he was good. The drummer was going crazy in like a bit just before the chorus. The bassist, I could hear him going crazy in the background, and obviously the guitars. I don't know who any of them are. I'll have to do some research on that. But okay, let's look at the lyrics. anticipation has a habit to set you up for disappointment and even entertainment, but tonight there'll be some love, tonight there'll be a ruckus, yeah, regardless of what's come before. I want to see where things we've already seen. Maybe girls hang out the window of the limousine, it's fancy dress, and they're looking quite full on with bunny ears and devil horns and how. Anticipation has a habit to set you up for disappointment. I guess, like, tonight they're booking love ruckus. I guess if I'm right in the singer being young and that, I guess it could be sort of them going out. Like you're expecting good time, and that sometimes makes it worse when it's not as good as you thought it was going to be on a night out or something. Maybe not a night out, maybe a date or something. You're seeing the ruckus and there's girls hanging out the back of the limousine, it's fancy dress, so it sort of sounds like a going out. And then he repeats this ruckish regardless of what's come before. See all the things we've seen when they take the chap out of the fruit machine, so they're in the pub or something and they put it all back in. So fellow gambling addicts, let me see. You can never beat the bandit, no. So you can never beat the bandit. The bandit's like maybe stolen someone's heart. I don't know. This is purely guesswork. I've got absolutely no clue. She won't be surprised. She won't be sure. Would she press the start? Did she press the lock? There's verse and chapters sat in her inbox. So all that says that you drank a lot. Okay, I understand this. So because everyone has been guilty of this before. Someone sent this girl. Well, I'm guessing the singer. In this story, or the guys going out have sent someone a drunk message, and all it says is that they drank a lot. It doesn't really say much of substance, it's verse and chapter, but all it says is that you drank a lot. So it's not much of it's not exactly as poetic as you thought it was going to be. You can pour your heart out, but her reasoning will block. Oh, you send her after that. Oh, I'm guessing they're northern. I don't know where from, but pull your heart out. I'm guessing that's the messages, and it sort of goes back again. Press the start, verse and chapter until the end. Yeah, very good song. I think I get the concept of the song. You can let me know. But it's basically them going out. He sent the drunk message, and then the 2-for-1's undone the writer's block, so he's drinking, and it's loosened his tongue. Let's say he's got a bit more loose with the way if there wasn't 2-for-1s, he wouldn't be sending these messages per se. It's hard to rate it because I did say I wanted to rate these songs, but it's hard to when this is the first one I've done. I have nothing to compare it to, so I guess I could change what I rate it. Like I definitely enjoyed it a lot. I'll give it an A. It's not quite an S because it could. I'm not sure if it could move up there. It could certainly move down if the others are all better than this. But for now, I think this song is officially going to be an A for the first song we've ever done, and that was a very good start from the Arctic Monkeys. 100 million plays, by the way. This one's got 500 million plays. I bet you look good on the dance floor. Okay, song 2, here we go. Okay, staying hard, staying fast. Ooh. Guitar solo off the rip. Oh, I like that riff.
Stop making the eyes at me, I'll stop making the eyes at you. What it is that surprises me is that I don't really want you to. When your shoulders are frozen, oh but you're an explosion. Your name isn't real but I don't care for sand and lights in the fuse. My results in a bang but my pango. I bet that you look good on the dance floor. I don't know if you're looking for romance or I don't know what you're looking for.
The guitars are still going crazy.
I said I bet that you look good on the dance floor, dancing to electro pop like a robot from 1984. Well, from 1984.
think I like this one better than the last one already. I like the backing vocals for whoever's on the. I'm not sure if it's the same guy, but that was cool. And then the guitar riff is unreal. It's the same sort of stabby style as the first. It's like raw playing. I'm not looking too much at the lyrics at the minute, but it's sort of looking like it's going to be about the same theme. I bet you look good on the dance floor, still going out. And that guitar solo at the start, that was unreal. Like to go off the rip with the guitar solo is cool. Let's see how it carries on.
I wish you'd stop ignoring me because it's sending me to despair. Without sound, yeah, you're calling me, and I don't think
I can't hear as much bass on this one though. I'm a big fan of the bass, so I hope they bring it in.
it's very fair that your shoulders are frozen over your explosion. Your name isn't real, but I don't care for sound. The lights in the fuse might result in a bang, 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 go. I bet that you look good on the dance floor. I don't know if you're looking for romance, or I don't know what you're looking for. I said I bet that you look good on the dance floor. Delta to electro pop like a robot from 1984.
He's just sort of shouting, but it works. Shakespeare.
Just banging tunes in DJ sets and dirty dance floors and dreams of naughtiness.
Look at the stabby guitars. The drummer's still going crazy. It's building.
Well, I bet that you look good on the dance floor. If you're looking for romance, or I don't know what you're looking for. I said I bet that you look good on the dance floor. Dancing to electro pop like a robot from 1984. Just from 1984.
Wow. I mean, okay, that is way better. Well, not way better. That was 100% better than the first song. Okay, definitely the best bit. When they build up here. Okay, I like the bridge here. Yeah, and then they build up, and then it sort of, does it cut out here? Yeah, it sort of cuts out, and it's just the guitars, and it builds back in with the drums going crazy, and then you go all in on the last verse. That is unreal. Yeah. Okay, let's go into the lyrics of this, because it sounds sort of like the same kind of theme. I think we've got a bit of a theme coming through, hopefully for the whole album, because I like it. Okay, stop making the eyes at me, I'll stop making the eyes at you. I'm surprised that I don't really want you to. Your shoulders are frozen, cold as be yours. I mean, Rio, but I don't care for sand. And the lighting the fuse might result in a bang. Okay, so stop making the eyes at me, I'll stop making the eyes at you. I guess they're talking about the dance floor, right? So I guess maybe if they're on this night out, the singer or whoever it is eyeing up this girl, and they're sort of eyeing each other, but they're not really doing anything about it. And they're just sort of looking at each other from across the room, maybe something like that. And then what surprises me is that I don't really want you to. I don't know, is he saying he doesn't want her to stop looking at him, or he doesn't want to get with her? I'm guessing he's saying he doesn't want her to stop, even though he said stop. Your shoulders are frozen, but you're an explosion, so maybe she's a bit nervous. But you're an explosion. Your name isn't Rio, but I don't care for sand. Okay, so that's a positive thing. He's not Rio, but he doesn't like sand anyway. So I guess they're gonna work. Fusion might result with bang. I bet that you look good in the dance floor. I don't know if you're looking for romance, or I don't know what you're looking for. I said, I bet you look good on the dance floor dancing to electro pop like a robot from 1984. So he's saying this. This sort of his attempt at flirting, I guess. I bet that you look good on the dance floor, trying to get her to dance with him, trying to goad her into dancing a bit. But clearly it's not working, because he says, I wish you'd stop ignoring me, because it's sending me into despair with that sound you're calling me. I don't think it's very fair. So he thinks she's sort of, I guess she's ignoring him, but he's giving him the cold shoulder sort of, but he's thinking, yeah, you're calling me still, like you're sort of leading me on in a way. I don't know. He doesn't think it's fair. So yeah, and again, your shoulders are frozen. I bet you look good on the dance floor, more sort of flirting. There ain't no love, no Montagues or Capulets. Well, obviously that's Shakespeare, Romeo and Juliet. It's like, so despite his best attempts, there isn't much chemistry maybe, and it's sort of a pointless task what he's trying to do, perhaps. There's no love, but there's just banging tunes and DJ sets, dirty. Oh, where have we gone? My laptop is very slow. Something about dirty dance floors, anyway. But I think what he was trying to say is basically, yeah, here we go, dirty dance floors and dreams of naughtiness. So there's no actual love, he's just sort of maybe going for this person just for the sake of it. And in reality, it's just banging tunes and DJ sets. So it's just sort of a night out, one night thing. He's not really looking for love. He's not going to find it on this night out. So that song, I would 100% give an S. That is the first S rating, because that was unbelievable. It was better than the last one, 100%. Yeah. And I can see why it has 500 million views. It was very short as well, 2 minutes 53. Okay, third song. Fake Tales of San Francisco. It's another short one, less than 3 minutes.
Fake tales of San Francisco echo through the room.
I like this riff. It's a bit more relaxed, this one. More focus on the singer.
The super cool band, yeah, with the trilbies and the glasses of white wine. And all the weekend rock stars are in the toilets practicing their lines.
I like that.
I don't want to hear
Oh, stripped it back.
Kick me out. I don't want to hear
The bass.
kick me out, kick me out. I don't want to hear you kick me out, kick me out. I don't want to hear you. I don't want to hear you. Fake tales of San Francisco.
Oh, now
going through the air.
the rhythm guitars come in as well.
And there's a few bored faces at a black hole wishing they
This
were
riff is so good.
there.
Just keeps the whole thing
There's a
like
microphone squeaks, the
grounded, I guess.
phone beeps. Yeah, she's dashing for the exit. Oh, she's running to the streets outside. Oh, you saved me, she screams down the line. The band would fucking wank and I'm not having a nice time. I don't want to hear
Oh, I think we can relate to that.
kick me out. I don't want to hear you know. Kick me out. Yeah, this bird said it's amazing though. So all that's left is the proof that love's not only blind but deaf.
It's all gone. Oh, here we go. It's the same stamping guitars back again, they're going crazy.
He talks to San Francisco, he's from a hunter's bar. I don't quite know the distance, but I'm sure that's far. Yeah, I'm sure it's pretty far. And yeah, I used to tell you all my problem. You're not from New York City, I'm from Rockland. So get up the bandwagon and put down the apple, yeah, yeah.
He's angry at someone. He's angry at someone. I'll just let it play out. Then I'll talk about the. goes back to the riff. Wow. Okay. It was really short again. It's hard to know like when to pause it, if at all, because it started a bit slower than the others, but I felt it was building the whole time, so I didn't really want to pause it. And then after this bit, that everything just cut out, and it was just the singer. And then it all came back in so dramatically. The drums were going crazy again. It was that stabbly guitars, I keep saying, but it worked so well. And then I got a sense of anger from this one, but I'll have to read the lyrics to see who they're angry at. Fake tales of San Francisco echo through the room, more point to a wedding disco without a bride or groom. So someone's been a bit of like a J Cartwright from the in-betweeners here. There, maybe chatting a bit of bullshit, maybe telling a few fibs in the pub, maybe echo through the room. So there's more point to a wedding disco without bride or groom. So there's no point to this bloke telling these stories, maybe. There's a super cool band with their trilbies and their glasses of white wine. I'm guessing, okay, that sounds sarcastic. No one says super cool band unless it is. No one will say that unless they're awful. The trilbies and the glasses of white wine, that doesn't work. The type of music this lot are making, I don't think they'll think that is cool. And I saw this album from 2006 as well, so I can sort of guess this is sarcasm, I think. All the weekend rock stars in the toilet practicing the lines. I like this line, the double entendre of a bit of not quite the music lines, maybe. I don't want to hear you, kick me out, kick me out. I don't want to hear you, kick me out, kick me out. I'm not sure what that means. Maybe he doesn't want to listen to the person telling these stories, or doesn't want to listen to the band. Back to Fake Tales of San Francisco. Bald face at the back, wishing they weren't there. Okay. So maybe it's the band telling the fake tale. So the band are trying to be maybe the people they're not. Maybe they're trying to be like all American when they're clearly in the north of England, in a pub somewhere. As a microphone squeaks, a young girl's telephone beeps. She dashes for the exit. Runs to the streets outside. You've saved me. Damn fucking wank. I'm not having a nice time. Well, I'm guessing the band aren't good then. You can see this. The microphone squeaks. Not a good thing. It's a sort of like in movies when the microphone just sort of goes at high pitched noise. It's really awkward. Young girl's telephone beeps, dash for the exit. You save me, she screamed down the line. Oh, wank, I'm not having a nice time. I don't want to hear you. I can gather that from the band is wank. His bird said it's amazing that it's all that's left to be proof that love's not only blind but deaf. I like the line. I'm not sure what it means. His bird said it's amazing that it's all that's left. It's the proof that love's not only blind but deaf. So this bloke's girl has said, this band's really good, so love's not only blind but deaf. If he loves it and he thinks it's good, but I guess if it's actually bad, then love is deaf, I guess. And it cuts out and goes, he talks from San Francisco, from Hunter's Bar. I know where that is. That is in the north of England, I think. So that's my theory. They're pretending they're from America. They're from northern England. But they're not being who they. I don't know if I'm sure that's far. Yeah, they're being someone they're not. They're not from New York City. They're from Rotherham. Yeah. Okay. So get off the bandwagon. Yeah. They're pretending to be someone they're not. Well, at first I wasn't 100% saying that song was on the level with I Bet You Look Good on a Dance Floor. It's got a lot less streams. Not that I'm basing my views off the streams, but I like it was short. But I think it could have actually gone on a bit longer. I'm going to put that in A. That's going in A tier for me because I think it was very good. But I think I Bet You Look Good on the Dance Floor was just a different level with the guitar work and everything. This had a good riff, Fake Tales of San Francisco, but I don't think it compared really. Track 4, Dancing Shoes, only 2 minutes 21 on this, and the next one's only 2 minutes 10. So, how long's the album actually? I don't know. Anyway, track 4, Dancing Shoes.
Get on your dancing shoes.
Straight in.
One thing on your mind. hoping they're looking for you. Sure, you'll be rummaging through. Oh, and the shit shock horror.
Okay.
You've seen your future bright.
I can tell it's gonna sort of explode.
But it's so absurd for you to say the first word, so you wait.
I'll run it back, but I like it. This is the first time he's actually sort of sung a bit more. Yeah, it's not like perfect singing, obviously, but it's like he's straining. You can hear straining his voice quite a bit. It's actually, you know, that right. I'm awful singing, but you know, I like that. I like it. Just run it back.
Seen your future bright.
I like that
But
bit.
it's so absurd for you to
It's a good
say
riff,
the
by the way.
first word,
I haven't
so
missed
you're
on the guitars.
waiting. The only reason that you came, so what you scared for? Why don't you always do the same? It's what you're there for, don't you know the lights are flashing?
Oh, then back into the riff, but sort of more fleshed out with the drums now and everything. I noticed that the drums sort of always follow the guitars a lot. The drums is sort of the same as the guitars, just in drum form. I don't know if that's that stupid, but it does. He sort of follows it, which I like. Yeah.
Down in here tonight, and some might exchange a glance, but keep pretending to dance. But don't act like it's not happening, as if it's impolite.
Okay. Another guitar's been added in.
Go and mention your name.
I think.
Instead, you'll just do the same as they all do and hope for the best.
Okay.
The only reason that you came, so what you scared for? Why don't you always do the same? It's what you're there for, but no!
Ooh. The riff going on in the background as well. Oh my god, that was a crazy solo. That was a crazy solo. I don't know how to describe it. You know, this is my first time doing this, but I think I like that solo more than the bet you were giving a dance for one, maybe. It was just, and it had the riff in the background as well. Yeah, I don't know what I can really say about that because I think it spoke for itself. But yeah, great commentary for me, guys. Great commentary.
Dancing shoes, you sexy little swine. Hoping they're looking
Back down again a bit.
Sure, you'll be rummaging through.
Same sort of lyrics.
And I said the shit shock horror.
Oh,
You've seen your future bright.
okay, we're going in again.
Yeah, but it's so absurd for you to say the first word, so you're waiting and waiting.
Yes. These guys, they haven't missed yet. Oh, we're on the next song, no spoilers. No spoilers. Okay, let's get back on dancing shoes so I can talk
Get on your
about it.
dancing shoes.
There you go. Okay. I think this was his best vocal performance yet, I think. Yeah, on the end here, the shit shock horror, he was really shouting out. And at the start, you know, he's trying to sing a bit more maybe. And on here, he was like screaming it out, which I guess matches the lyrics a bit. Let's go for it. I like I mean, they haven't missed on the riff yet, and the drummer has been awesome. I would like to hear a bit more of the bass on I think 2 of the songs, the bass has been really strong. Okay, get on your dancing shoes. Still on the dance floor. Yeah, I mean, it definitely seems like we're still on the night out that they talked about in all the songs so far. So I guess that's the overarching theme of this. Getting your dancing shoes is one thing on your mind. Hoping they're looking for you. Sure, you'll be rummaging through. So I guess he's getting dancing, hoping they're looking for you. He's sort of dancing, maybe like peacocking a bit, you know, in the hope that maybe they're looking at you. which I guess you can definitely relate to doing something just so in the hope that you'll be noticed for doing it by that someone. Machine Shokar, you've seen your future bride. It's so absurd. If you just say the first words, you're waiting. So he's obviously seen someone that he likes on the dance floor, but you think he's, I guess, maybe a bit awkward, and maybe it's socially awkward, so he doesn't want to go up and say the first word, so he's just waiting. Even though it's the reason that he came, so what's he scared for? Doing the same. So this is the same old story for him. He goes out in the hope of pulling someone, and then he sees someone he likes, and he doesn't go up to them. Yeah, exactly. Therefore, don't you know? But that's a flashy girl. It's a nice exchange of glance, but he pretended to dance. So now instead of going up to him, he's sort of like nervously looking at him and just keeps pretending to dance as if it's not happening. He's like trying to ignore it, as if it's impolite to mention his name. So he's feeling awkward. He's feeling if he goes up and talks to her, it's not going to go well for him, he thinks. I guess. So he just did the same as they all do, hope for the best. He wants that girl to come to him. Is the story here. And this happens a lot, apparently. It's the only reason he came. He only dances and she's sexy little swine. It's an interesting line. I'm not sure if he's talking about himself or the girl. I mean, it'd be a bit odd if he was trying to sort of woo this girl and impress her and then call her a sexy little swine, but each their own. We know he's not very good at flirting, so maybe that is what he's trying to do. You've seen your future bride. If you just said the worst words, so you're waiting. Yeah, okay. So, vague stories, he's gone out, he's seen someone he likes, but he doesn't go up to them. This next song, you probably couldn't see for the lights, but you were staring. I don't know what that says, but this is the least streamed one. It's also the shortest song. All dance issues I put in. I really, really like that one, actually. I'm putting that in an S. That's going in, I bet you, the dance floor. The solo, the lyrics, I really like the theme, because, we can all sort of relate to that in the night out. And the riff again was unbelievable. So I'm giving that an S. We've got 2 in S, 2 in A so far. So you probably can see for the lights, but you were staring straight at me. You can see that? You probably can see the lights, but you stare straight at me. Weird title, by the way. Long title. Okay. Okay, switch up away. Oh, sort of.
One night chanting coursing through the veins of how the feeling races back up to their brains to form expressions on their stupid faces. They don't want to say hello like I want to say hello. Well, the heartbeat's at its peak when you're coming up to speak.
Not sure how I feel about there's definitely 2 voices in here, up here. I don't think it's the same guy. I think it's the guy who was doing the backing vocals earlier. I'm not sure who it is. It might be the other guitarist, I guess. Or one that I don't know if the singer even plays guitar, but yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about that. And I sort of like the riff, but I don't like. I don't not like it, but I'm not sure about the vocals sort of, or the vocal melody sort of matching that riff like that. In such a way, I don't know, maybe it'll grow on me. It's only 2 minutes long though, let's keep going. There's the backing vocals again. Okay, I like this bit better, with the full rhythm guitar. Okay, adding another guitar. Yeah, they were sort of building that. It was originally just like the one line of riff, then the rhythm guitar was doing the riff, then it added in another background guitar, which I like that. And still no bass. Like, you can properly hear, which I'm not a fan of. I like a bass. So, going and see how they do this instrumental. I mean, this song is definitely my least favourite so far, I think it's fair to say. This is promising though. It could they've been good at building it so far, so
Everybody's trying to crack the joke.
they like that cut out and then come back in.
Those that claim that they're not showing up are drowning in denial, but they're not half as bad as me. Say anything and I'll agree, cause when it comes to acting up, I'm sure I could
I like that line.
But now that you're more than a part in the play, it's slightly easy.
Yeah, this bit's gas, this bit's better, this bit's better.
You haven't sold.
Yes.
Standing on our heads, doing our best tricks, yeah.
I'll let it play for the instrumental. Ooh. Okay, yes, I like the second half a lot better. When they're sort of doing that fast strumming on the guitar, I think I liked that better when at the start when they were sort of doing their the little riff. The riff's sort of still there in the background, like you know it's there, but it's not it's sort of the primary thing you hear, I guess. And then they do their little cutout where they remove everything and come back in, which I like. And then that little drum fill at the end of the instrumental is cold. I'm gonna redo that. Who's that?
Back up to their brains to form expressions on their stupid faces.
Why stupid? Is that just another person? What is it, this line? Is that just another person singing it? Is that the backing vocalist again? I'm not sure he has quite the same singing potential as the lead singer here. But let me listen.
Oh, how the feeling races back up to their
I mean, he does the job, I guess you could say, but it's sort of like a rough. So I mean, it's my least favourite one so far. It's sort of, I'm not saying they all sound the same, but they sort of have all the same theme. Hopefully, they sort of do like a slower one because I do like a slow song soon. But the second half of that one was way better than the first half. I feel like I needed to click with it a bit. Okay, let's look. One look sends it coursing through the veins. Oh, how a feeling races. I mean, one look sends it coursing through the veins. I guess that's adrenaline. So he's looking at the girl again. They're still on the night out. He's still looking at the same girl. The feeling races back up to the brains to form expressions. So maybe the adrenaline or the feelings that he's getting from looking at this person is making him do stupid things. They don't want to say hello like I want to say hello. So again, neither of them are approaching another one. But the heartbeat, it's peaked. Oh, maybe they are coming up to him. So he's waited long enough. This girl's actually come up to him now. But he's tense. I don't know what this Frank Spencer line is. But he's tense, he's nervous, he's awkward. We already established that. He's talking gibberish. He knows what he wants. Okay, he knows what he wants to say, but he can't say it to this person. He's that nervous. He's that much of a social weirdo. Oh yeah, so probably he's still getting on top of me. He's not very rock star, is it? I mean, the music they're making is very rock star sort of. The theme that he's talking about is sort of this guy who doesn't want to approach people in the crowd. He's sort of contradictory. If you went this dark, you'd see I read my face is gone. I guess that's the title. You probably could see the lines when you were staring straight at me. So the darkness of the club is sort of protecting him of how embarrassed he is at his social ineptitude. He's trying to crack the jokes, make you smile. Yeah, showing off. Classic male behaviour there. Drowning in denial. They're not half as bad as me. Okay, so he'll do anything to get at this person, even though he's hopelessly bad at it. Because when it comes to acting up, he could write the book. Okay, now he's more than a part in the play. I like that. He's acting part in the play. I'm liking this. I'm liking the lyrics have been very good. For what's this, 5 songs, and they've all been talking about pretty much exactly the same thing. The lyrics have been refreshing. The others all standing on their heads, doing our best tricks, so they're showing off. Never again will there be another one quite as desirable as you. Well, he's talked about this thing that every song, so I'm not sure if it's a different person every song, or it's the same person, because you can look at it 2 ways, right? You can see there'll never be one as quite desirable as you. If it's the same person every song, then yeah, maybe he thinks he's found the one right now, but if it's sort of a different person, it's some sort of a different night, maybe. He's like, in the moment, he's thinking there'll never be this chance again, whereas in reality, it sort of happens to him all the time. He sees a girl. How I feel racist, I think different from this one. Okay, now after looking at the lyrics, I sort of like that one a bit more. I'm going to put it in the low part of A. A very low part of A. Like, no means it's a bad song at all. It's a very good song still. It's definitely the lowest one so far. It will go below Fate Tales of San Francisco in the movie from the afternoon in A, I think. This one, Still Take You Home. This one has a less streams as well, actually. Another short one, 2 minutes 53. Let's go. Slowing it down, we're still going on the pace. Okay, this one's more energetic off the bat than the last one. The cut out again, and never gonna enter back in. Yeah, okay. The solo again. I like it.
Well, it's ever so funny, cause I don't think you're special, I don't think you're cool. You're just probably already
this riff in the background.
You look beautiful.
And I can hear the bass in this one. I can hear the bass.
See through your fake tan. Yeah, you know it for a fact that everybody's eating out of your hands. But what do you know?
Ooh, the drummers. The drummers were so good.
But I still take you home. Yeah, I still take you home. So what do you know? That you don't know nothing. Well, fancy seeing you in here. You're all tarted up and you don't look the same. Well, I have seen since
and then they come back in again.
Surprisingly, you have forgotten my name, but you know it. Yeah, you knew it all along. Oh, when you say you have forgotten, but you're fibbing, go and tell me I'm wrong. So what do you know? Oh, you know nothing. Yeah, but I still take you home. Yeah, I still take you home. So what do you know? Oh, you don't know nothing, no.
I like pausing it just before the instrumental break. I feel like I'm not missing out too much if I do that. That drum bit, like, this guy's insane on the drum fills. Like, just before he gets them in so quick, I don't know. Not the best musically, but it's like, you know, the drum fill. I know it's the drum fill. He's going insane on them. I can hear the bass more on this one, which I like. And the riff again, they don't miss on these guitar riffs. I'll have to look who the guitarist is. I'm not sure if it'd be the lead singer, because it seems quite like complex to play these ones with a singer singing at the same time, but I don't know. I do play guitar, and I'm not sure I could maybe do that, but we'll see. Let's get to the instrumental. Yeah, that's my favourite solo so far. It was like funky. It was like, it seemed more carefully constructed, that solo, not like the others weren't probably carefully constructed. You know, that one seemed more deliberate and kind of funky, which I liked. So, classic lyrics here, let's see. That backing singer again. And then the riff comes back in.
So what do you know? That you don't know nothing new. Yeah, but I still take you home. Yeah, I still take you home.
He's screaming it out now, he's screaming.
Oh, you don't know nothing. I'm not to you with a passion.
The cut out again.
Your princess, a rock star too. But you're a fan, you're a passion. And I'm having a job trying to talk to you, but it's alright. Yeah, I'll put it on one side. Oh, cause everybody's looking. You've got the trouble of everyone's eyes, including mine.
I like the ending. I like how all their endings have been very sort of abrupt. It sort of suits the broader style of them being quite stabby and rough, even though it's quite well mixed and everything. Yeah, I like that one. I really like the solo, the riff, and at the end he's really shouting again. You know, that's when he's at his best so far on this album, when it's been, when he's trying to really passionately delivering the lines, sort of anger at something. Let's see. Yeah, I detected the same sort of theme again with my detective brain on. I guessed it was the same sort of theme again. Right, let's see. It's ever so funny. I don't think you're special. I don't think you're cool. Okay. You're right, but these lines are beautiful. Okay. It's a bit contradictory to the last song, isn't it? You're saying that there'll never be one like you again. And then in this one, he's gone off it. He's like, all right, I don't actually think that. Maybe he's been sort of rejected. He's been embarrassed. He's sort of like, well, I didn't really like you anyway. In that childish way. Yeah. I'm struggling constantly with Fred Tan, classic British makeup. Yeah, the fact everybody's eating out with your hands, but okay. So he doesn't think she's that special, but everyone's sort of trying to impress her, well, including him. What do you know? You know nothing. I'll still take you home. I'll still take you home. Bold confidence from a man who has spent this whole album talking about how he's basically socially inept in these situations, but, you know, says you don't know nothing. Fancy seeing you in all tarted up in Europe. Okay, he's really turned on this girl there. Maybe after a bit of social embarrassment, I don't know. Surprisingly, you've forgotten my name, but you know it, but you know all I'm. Okay, so he thinks he's not playing hard to get, but being a bit. I don't want to say rude. I don't know the word already, but you know what I mean. You've forgotten, but you're fibbing. Go and tell me I'm wrong. What do you know? Nothing. I'll still take more confidence. Okay, then the la la la's. I want to look at this end bit because I think this was the best bit lyrically. I fancy you with a passion. So after all what you said, he still fancies her with a passion. You're a top shop princess, a rock star too. You're fad, you're fashion. I'm not sure what that top shop is. With capital T, I'm guessing it's a brand or something. It's from 2006. I feel that you're a different type. You're a fad, you're a fashion. So I'm guessing that if that's the brand, then it's sort of like fast fashion. You're superficial, I guess. I'm having a job and trying to talk to you. So he's okay. So just one of the girls is sort of not a lot of substance in their conversations. Maybe she's not all there mentally. It's all right. I'll put it on one side so he'll sort of ignore the fact that there's not a lot of chemistry there because he likes how she looks, I guess. Everybody's looking, you've got control of everyone's eyes, including mine. Everyone in the club is sort of like not this one person who doesn't have much else about her, I guess. Okay, that was I liked it. I'm gonna put it mid to high A. I think it was definitely better than You Couldn't See the Lights Just Staying Straight At You. Was it better than Dancing Shoes? Still two. Dancing Shoes. I don't know. I put that in S. What am I talking about? Okay, let's still take you home. It's just above track 5. Yeah, I don't want to say the whole name. Track 7, Riot Van. I'm wondering if they're going to slow it down yet. I said that for the last 3 songs, but I think if they go the whole album like this, it could get a bit samey with 13 tracks. I know they're short, but this one's 5 minutes. This one's 4 minutes. Let's see. Riot Van.
So rolls a riot van and sparks excitement.
Here we go, a slow one.
But the policemen look annoyed.
I like that. Ooh,
perhaps
wait.
These are ones they should avoid.
I like that vocal, the filter on the mic there. Right, because it's like, obviously, you can tell already it's talking about the police, right, and it's sort of like a megaphone filter. I'm not sure if that's on purpose, but that's quite good. Like the sort of megaphone police link. I'll restart it.
A riot van and sparks excitement.
Stripped back, really stripped back. Just the guitar.
But the policemen look annoyed.
I wonder if they'll go switch and go all in again.
Should avoid. Got a chase last night from men with truncheons dressed in hats.
Wait, this is beautiful. I didn't know they could do this.
We didn't do that much wrong. Still ran away though for the laugh. Just for the laugh. And please just stop talking, 'cause they won't find us if you do. Oh, those silly boys in blue. Well, they won't.
The drums have come in a bit. They just sort of... Okay, that's a good place to pause there, I think. Wow, it's beautiful. His voice is just so much more softly delivering this, and it works. You know, you can have both ends of the spectrum. You can scream and shout, and you can also serenade us with this song about the police. And it's just the 3 chords as well, just one strum each chord, as opposed to the frantic strumming of the others. And the drums in the background are sort of cymbals. I'm not sure what I put it. It's symbol hi-hat or something, but it's the round golden ones. Yeah, it's good. I like it.
Have you been drinking some?
Wait, hold on, let me run that back. Let me run that back.
Me and you.
I want to hear the full transition.
Have you been drinking some? You don't look old enough to me. I'm sorry, officer, is there a certain age you're supposed to be? 'Cause nobody told me. And up rolls the riot van, and these lads just wind the coppers up. They ask why they don't catch proper crooks. They get their address and their names took.
Oh, this is so good. This is so good.
Couldn't care less.
Oh, and the guitar solo in the stripped back song. The drums are coming up as well.
Thrown in the riot van, all the coppers kicked him in, and there was no way he could win. Just had to take it on the chin.
Wow. I mean, I really didn't pay attention to the lyrics in that at all, because it was just the instrumental, the melody was just so good. That might be my favourite so far. I can't even. The slowest one might be my favourite. I mean, all of the players just showed their range there. The vocals showed you could be soft with it. The drumming just sort of tapping away, just sort of complementing it rather than taking over. The bass I could hear in the background sort of. And the guitars as well, just simple strums, simple chords. Really nice. And the solo as well was so gentle. I can already tell that is an S tier song. That's in S tier. Let's read the lyrics. I'm guessing it's about the police. So runs up the right one, spots to something. The policeman was annoyed. He wants to shoot a boy, don't care. Well, so maybe these lot have done something on their night out to provoke the law enforcement, provoke the police. And it's exciting them they're sort of in their chase now. But the policeman look annoyed there, wants to shoot a boy, don't care. This is the sort of the first song where it's sort of out of the club, and it's not about the girl. Got a chase last night from men with chuncheon dress and hats. Okay, so their night out sort of ended in rascalry. Sort of being naughty. They were chased by the police. They didn't do that much wrong, still ran away over their laugh. Okay, so they sort of just like petty provoking the police just for a laugh. Police stopped talking. Silly boys in blue ain't catch me in the niche. They're sort of hiding a bush, basically, from the police. Have you been drinking this on? You don't look old enough to move. Okay, how old is this lot? How old is this lot? I don't know if that's this album covers a member of the band, because he seems older than what they're talking about here. You know, I'm guessing lyrically, I'm not, well, obviously the lyrics don't have to mean that age, but I'm guessing that's like 16, 17, maybe 18, if they look young, you know. And he's sort of playing innocent, I'm sorry officers, they're saying you're supposed to be young. This is classic British behaviour, underage drinking. The police wouldn't really be that angry about it, I reckon, most of the time. They're used to, they know it happens. No one told me, sort of being cheeky, and then the right van pulls up. Yeah, they're just winding them up, they're being cheeky. They ask why they don't catch proper Every time we look at a police body cam video, they're like, oh, why are you arresting them, not the real criminals? That's sort of what they're doing. They get the address of their name to it, but they couldn't care less. So I guess they sort of let them off with the warning. Thrown in the ride and the cops kicked him in. Oh, okay, so he sort of provoked them. They've sort of given him a little beating. He hasn't been arrested. He's just sort of been taught a lesson for being a little cheeky bugger. Like I say, I really like that. That's ST's song. I almost wish it was longer, but I think it serves it well to be short and sweet, that one. I wonder if we'll stay slower here. The red lights indicate doors are secured. Okay. 63 million streams. Oh, okay, this is the lowest. Oh no, okay, second lowest. 2 minutes 23, and they haven't got into the longer songs yet. Here we go, track 8. Okay, straight back into the full riffs. We've got 2 guitars already.
We'll ask if we can have 6 in. If not, we'll have to have 2. We all coming up at our end, aren't you? So I'll get one with you. I want you let us have 6 in, especially not with the food. He could have just told us no, though. He didn't have
back,
to be rude.
and then they come in.
You see her with the green dress.
I know the formula now.
Me at the bar. Well, how come it's already £2.50? We've only gone about a yard. Didn't you see she was gorgeous?
They've sort of got the filter on from Riot Band still. The sort of megaphone filter. But I like it. And I like the riff as well. I'm not sure what the lyrics are about them. Then I'll have to have another look at them. But it is a bit more strict about than the others. Maybe they're sort of building back up their pace after the slow one. Let's see.
She was beyond belief, but this lad at the side drinking this Smirnoff Ice came and paid for a tropical reef. And I'm sitting going backwards, and I didn't want to leave. I said it's agree mate, by a Hillsborough please.
Oh, Hillsborough. I know where Hillsborough is. Okay.
Well, how funny with that sketch earlier, up near that taxi rank. Oh no, you will have missed it, think it was when you went to the bank. These 2 lads squaring up, proper shouting. I were next in the queue. The kind of thing that seems so silly, but not when they both had a few. Oh, well, calm down, temper, cause you shouldn't get so annoyed. But you're acting like a silly little boy.
Yeah. Building again.
Men and do some fighting in the street. They said no surrender, no chance of retreat.
Solo. I'm not as big a fan of this one. So far. It's just sort of, it sounds a bit like they've just stuck it in the middle. Maybe the end will cook again. They've cooked on all the endings so far, so maybe it will surprise me again. Let's see. I can hear it's building.
There's a lady in the taxi, cause I didn't want to leave. I said it's agree mate, by a Hillsborough please.
They sort of build, then just let it go again.
Well, drunken blocks managed to jump it. Ask around, are you sure? Went for it, but the red light was showing, and red light indicates doors are secure.
I'm not sure how to feel about that one, because it was still a good song, but I felt like I was waiting for them to build and really crescendo, but they sort of built here and then just let it go again in the last verse. I did like the vocal filter again. The riff was okay. Well, it was good really, but it wasn't quite exciting, that one. Maybe they were just building back up after the slow song. But I'm thinking B at the minute, but we'll have a look at the lyrics. I can't put every song in S and A. Well, I could, but okay, let's see. Ask if we can have 6 in. If not, we'll have to have 2. You're coming up orange, aren't you? So I'll get one with you. Let's have 6 in, especially with the food. You just told me they didn't have to be rude. Well, later in the song, I saw they talk about taxis, so I'm guessing they're asking if they can get a 6 in the taxi. If not, we'll have to have 2. I'm guessing 2 taxis, so if they live close to each other, you can get one with another person. Okay, so they're talking about splitting taxis. Maybe they're on the way home from the club. We are back in the club sort of setting. Switching up the food. Just know they didn't have to be rude, so they haven't been let in with their food. Maybe kebab. Post-night out kebab. Do you see her with the green dress? Okay, we're back in the bar. Maybe we didn't get a taxi. Maybe he's wandered back in. You see her with the green dress, talk to me at the bar. After it's already £2.50. Oh, no, we are back in a taxi. So he's talking about this girl at the bar, but he's also in the taxi. Maybe he's talking to his mates about the girl he saw at the bar. It's £2.50 on the club out yard. Yeah, taxi prices. Didn't she use the calls? She's okay, back in the bar. But there's a lad on the side drinking Smirnoff Ice can pay for chocolate. Okay, if you're drinking Smirnoff Ice, that lyric sort of saying that this guy is not the most maybe manly of men. He's sort of this guy who's just sort of come over. Maybe he's a bit of a player. This guy's sort of come over and bought her a tropical reef. Sort of slid in front of the lead singer here. Sitting going backwards as I didn't want to leave. Okay, so he's in a taxi, but he's talking about it, but he didn't want to. Maybe he's thinking about it. What happened? Now he got sort of right in front of in the queue, and he didn't want to leave. And he tell his high green mate, right? Okay, I know where Hillsborough is. Hillsborough's in Sheffield. Maybe they're from Sheffield. I don't know where High Green is. I'm guessing it's in Sheffield as well. But he didn't want to leave. Their accents sound like they're from Sheffield. Okay, how funny was that sketch earlier with a taxi rank? We missed it from the end of the bank, shouting next in the queue. Okay, so I'm guessing the sketch is sort of a fight or a scuffle. Yeah, they were in a taxi queue. They would have missed it. They went to the bank to get some money. One of them missed it. Shouting about who's next in the queue, classic drunkard behaviour. Yeah, drunkard behaviour. I think it was so silly, but no, they both had a few, so sort of getting a bit aggro on the drinks, can't handle their drinks, maybe. Yeah, acting like a serious boy, but the lead singer is not impressed by this behaviour here. Wants to be men and do some fighting in the streets. No surrender, no sort of retreat. So he's saying they're not men, basically. He's saying fighting in the streets is petty behaviour. It's a sign of immaturity, perhaps. Why are they in a taxi? Because I don't want to leave. I said it's okay. So he says again where he's going. He sort of, why is he in a taxi? If he doesn't want to go, he wants to stay and chat to that girl in the green dress, but he's going anyway. Maybe because all his mates are going. Drunken plots hatched to jump in. Us weren't really sure. Went for it with the red lights showing, the red lights showing. Does it secure? What does that mean? Drunken plots hatched to jump in. Red lights. I know in a London taxi, the red light is on inside when they're driving. I remember seeing that in a movie or something. Maybe, and then maybe try to do something. Oh, I don't know. The doors, maybe someone's trying to get in with them, and the doors are secure. Maybe the guy's fighting, maybe they've stolen the fighting guy's taxi or something, and he's trying to get in. Well, sort of song about the same sort of theme. They're leaving the club now. He's sort of he's sort of in mid-fate. This girl now, someone else has got there instead of him. It wasn't that quick again. It was a bit of a slower one again, comparatively. I'll put that in B. That's my least favourite song so far, I'd say, just because the riff and that, it just didn't excite me. Let's see. This one's got a lot of streams. This is the second most streamed one so far. Mardi Bar. Mardi. That's northern slang, isn't it? Let's see what this one's all about. Okay. Is it a slower one again? Slower? Ooh. It's a lot more like crisp here. I like this.
Well, now that Marty Bum, I've seen your frown and it's like looking down the barrel of a gun and it goes off. And
Oh,
after all
okay, I like
these words, oh, there's a very pleasant side to you, a side I much prefer. It's one that
Yeah, sorry for pausing it, but it's like, this is the first time we've sort of heard him song a bit slower, a bit properly without that filter on his voice. This is like his true voice, I feel like. And I like the guitar. It's really crisp. It's like quite full. I like it. Let's just run it back a bit because I can tell this is sort of a pre-chorus maybe.
side I much prefer. It's one that's laughs and jokes around. Remember cuddles in the kitchen, yeah, to get things off the ground. And it was up and away. Oh, but it's really hard to remember that on a day like today when you're all argumentative and you've got the face on.
Yeah, he's having relationship troubles, bro. Surprise, surprise.
Without a money bone, oh, I'm in trouble again, aren't I? I thought as much, cause you turned over there and pulling that silent disappointment face, the one that I can't bear. Well, can't we just laugh and joke around?
Why is this kind of beautiful again?
Remember cuddles in the kitchen, yeah, to get things off the ground. And it was up and away. Oh, but it's really hard to remember that on a day like today when you're all argumentative and you've got the face on.
Okay, I can tell they're going to go hard here, as you're going to talk about it again. Both times they've done it. Sorry, I keep looking over there, by the way. I'm seeing if I'm waking anyone up. Yeah, both times they've gone slow. It's been beautiful. Both times they have the range. You can hear they have the range. Which is good. I don't know how the rest of their discography, like the rest of their albums go, but I think they have the potential to do both, keep the pace up and go slow. I'm going to run it back now because I can hear they might just up the tempo a bit here. But yeah, he's having relationship troubles, which from what we know about the lead singer right now, it's not hard to believe.
But it's really hard to remember that on a day like today when you're all argumentative and you've got the face on. And yeah, I'm sorry I was late, but I missed the train and then the traffic was a state, and I can't be asked to carry on in this debate that reoccurs. Or when you say I don't care, but of course I do, yeah, I clearly do.
Ooh, that drum solo. Oh, that's a quality solo now. That's a quality solo.
So laugh and joke around. Remember cuddles in the kitchen, yeah, to get things off the ground. And it was
This is beautiful, man.
away. Oh, but it's really hard to remember that on a day like today when you're all argumentative and you've got the face on.
He went back. Sorry. Okay, I was just seeing if there was anything else. Yeah, that okay. He was a bit more introspective, I guess, on that one. Sort of, maybe it's in the past. Sort of, maybe a past relationship. Because we've seen he's definitely single, unless he's cheating on his girl, going out. Maybe he said he was home late. Unless he was cheating on his girl, then maybe this is the past relationship that's gone wrong. And now he's sort of out on the lash, trying to look for someone to fill the void. Okay, let's see, Marty Bum. I'm guessing that means his girlfriend's grumpy or something. I've seen him frown, it's like looking down the barrel of a gun. Yeah, that's a good lyric. That's a good lyric. He hates to see it. And when his girlfriend's grumpy, he gets scared of what's to come. It goes off, alcohol, these words, and a very pleasant side to you, so I much prefer. Maybe he doesn't see it all that often with the way their relationship's going. It's one that laughs and jokes around the cuddles in the kitchen, yeah, to get things off the ground. Okay, so he's remembering back to a better time in their relationship, where she wasn't so mardy all the time. Up and away. So it was all looking good, but it's hard to remember that on a day like today. Yeah, he's trying to focus on the positives of when they were in a good relationship, but it seems like it's all a bit falling apart. He's in trouble again. Okay, she's telling her she's giving him a silent treatment. Why can't we just go back to the old times on the good? And then he sort of blames on himself. He's sort of a bit more introspective. We saw in another song that he's been quite aggressive to some girl, maybe blaming it on her a bit, but he's being a bit introspective here for the first time. He's saying it was his fault. He missed the train, the traffic. Oh, okay, no. Okay, the traffic was the state. He's sort of blaming other factors now. Can't be asked. Okay, he doesn't really care about this. Maybe he thinks the relationship's sort of over. He's sort of done with it. Really cares when she said don't care, but regardless of what she says and thinks, he still does care about her. And then they go back to when. Okay, that's S tier again. Another S tier song for a slow song. There's not much to say. That was an unbelievable song. Really introspective lyrics, well, to an extent, but it's sad. He's looking back at this time when they had a good relationship, and if I'm right, that maybe this is in the past tense, maybe my interpretation, that and now he's sort of out in the clubs trying to find someone who can give him that again, then it is sad. Okay, this is sort of our first long one, this next one. Perhaps Vampires is a bit strong, but... Oh, no, that's the whole song, okay. Perhaps Vampires is a bit strong, but... Okay, maybe another slightly slower one. No.
I've seen your eyes, I'm still fixed on me. What is he doing? What on earth's the plan? Has he got one?
The voice so distorted. I'll run it back, but okay, he sounds angry again on this one, which is how I like it. Sad or angry, that's his two good emotions. Yeah, the guitar sounds angry as well. It sounds like they're upset at someone. Yeah, it's quite fine. Let's see. Go back.
What is he doing? What on earth's the plan? Has he got one? You better give me some pointers, 'cause you are the big rocket launcher and I'm just the shotgun. Well, I have got no dollar signs in my eyes that might be a surprise, but it's true. So I'm not like you and I don't want your advice or your praise or to move in the way as you do, and I never will.
I'm sure if you can tell, I'm not as big of a fan of this one so far. There's still 4 minutes left, or 3 and a bit minutes left. It can still impress me, but the riff just isn't as enticing to me. It's not really dragging me in. I'm not sure if that's because we're 10 songs in now. Like maybe if this was the first song, I'd like it more. But I don't know. Let's see. It still has time to impress me though.
'Cause all you people are vampires, and all your stories are stale.
I like this bit.
You
I like this
pretend to
bit.
stand by us. I know you're certain we'll fail. Well, I've seen your eyes as they fix on me, full of confusion. Your snarl is just so condescending.
It's growing on me a bit, you know. It's growing on me.
To a win, if the fee we got in, it recoups what we're spending. He said, I can't believe that you drove all that way. Well, how much did they pay? How much did they pay?
It's a bit samey though.
In
this song.
Round our way, thinking about things, but not actually doing the things. 'Cause all you people are vampires, and all your stories are stale. And though you pretend to stand by us, I know you're certain we'll fail. 'Cause all you people are vampires.
There's the backing vocalist again.
Stories are stale. I know you pretend to stand by us. I know you're certain we'll fail.
Okay, I can see we've got 2 minutes of instrumental here. I do love an instrumental, so maybe if they can cook on that, it can drag it back up. But I feel like this song is just a bit. I don't want to say they've thrown it in the middle of the album like the other one, but it's sort of. This is 100% the weakest song on the album. I know they're angry about something. I'll have to look at the lyrics, but I don't know, it feels a bit more, it's just not hooking me. It's not hooking me. The riff just isn't there for me. The melody, well, they're still getting me with this instrumental. Okay, we've got the bongo, sort of bongo drums there. Okay, am I crazy? Is that not the Minion run, like, song, like from Despicable Me? Dum, 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 like the bass line. Is that not a grew? The Despicable Me, like, Subway Surfers game? Let me know if I'm being stupid there. They're sort of taking me out of this instrumental. Okay, he's cooking on the drums. Okay. I'm gonna let this instrumental play out. So I wanna let them cook. Okay. I'm forming my thoughts. I know what to say about this. Oh, another switch up. Well, let me just play it out. Okay, there's nothing else. I hate to tarnish this album by putting one in C, but I don't know, some people might not like me for putting that in C. But I just feel like that one just didn't reach the heights at all of the other songs. You know, the guitar work just didn't grab it. The thing carrying that song is the drumming. The drumming went really well on that. There was the bongos in there at some point as well, but especially in the instrumental, the drums were really strong. I think that really carried the song. But you've got to look at these. Everything else was just not very remarkable in that one. Let's look at the lyrics though. So the eyes fix me, what's he doing? What's the plan? Has he got one? Everything pointed to the big rocket launcher. And I'm just a shotgun. Maybe if they're talking about a vampire, someone's like sort of targeting him in some way. I don't know. The lyrics are a bit more hard to decipher on this one already. Really look at him, just shotgun. Maybe he's not the leader of the group leader. No little signs in my eyes, I'd not be surprised if it's true. I said, I'm not like you. I don't want your advice, your praise. Move in the ways you do. Okay. Oh, okay. You people are like vampires. So he hasn't got dollar signs in his eyes. And he doesn't want to be like the people he does. So I guess he's not greedy. He doesn't want fame in that way, maybe. You people vampires, maybe if I don't know what the hype around this band was at the time. So maybe if there was sort of a little, there was a few fake friends, maybe there were a few people sort of joining them just because they were getting big, and they were saying, well, we don't want to be around you, maybe we don't want to be like you. It's always a still, yeah, you pretend to stand by us, and then you certainly will fail. Okay, so there's people who like pretend to support them, but they're preying on their downfall, maybe. Snarly so condescending, joking about how much they pay her. And the fee were in the future what we're spending. Tries to explain, okay, so maybe they're trying to explain, maybe their parents, I don't think they're calling their parents vampires, but this is like a classic parent move from a musician. It's like, tell them to get a real job, and they're like, okay, no, we're actually winning because we've got a gig somewhere, and they're like, I can't believe you drove all that way, how much do they pay you? And then the singer saying, well, the fee, if the fee rating recoups what we're spending, near recoups, so they're making losses on their gigging right now, and the parents may be doubting them. Would it be better to stay around our way, think about things? So these people saying, right, well, don't actually do what, don't go around gigging, maybe. All you people are vampires. Okay. So then, I think in that one, we're out the globe again, importantly. And I think, yeah, they're talking about their haters. Their haters. The people who want to bring them down. Yeah, that's a C. I didn't not like it. I think it was just a bit like meh. Last three songs. When this one has 500 million streams again. So let's see when the sun goes down.
I said, who's that girl there? I wonder what went wrong so that she had to roam the street.
Another slower one.
She doesn't do major credit cards, I doubt she does receipts. It's all not quite legitimate. And what a scummy man. Just give him half a chance, I bet he'll rob you if he can. Can see it in his eyes, yeah, that he's got a driving ban amongst some other offences. And I've seen him with girls of the night, and he told Roxanne to put on her red light. They're all infected, but he'll be alright, 'cause he's a scumbag, don't you know? I said he's a scumbag, don't you know?
Okay, I can see we're going. He started slow, and I was like, okay, this is going to be a slow one, but they're building, I can see it. I can see why this one has 500 million plays. I'm seeing a lot of potential in this one for a good end here to the album. Yeah, he's got that slower pace again. His singing is really good on this one. I like the guitar work already. It's just so simple. There's no bass, no drums so far. And then it comes in here. I'll bring it back again. I've just found another light switch to improve the lighting, hopefully. Wait, hold on. Let's see. Is that better? I'll just keep it like this. Let's get back to the music. Right, let's see.
'Cause he's a scumbag, don't you know? I said he's a scumbag, don't you know?
Okay, they're building. Oh, the riff.
Although you're trying not to listen, but your eyes are staring at the ground. She makes a subtle proposition.
Sorry to pause it because they're cooking, but I like they went for the riff and instrumental. Now they've just stripped it back again. The bass is just doing the riff now. There's no guitars. I'm sure they'll bring back in the guitars because that's what they've been doing. But yeah, I'm really liking this one so far. Let's see. Let's get back.
You're trying not to listen, but your eyes are staring at the ground. She makes a subtle proposition. I'm sorry, love, I'll have to turn you down. Oh, we must be up to summer. What are the chances? Sure, it's more than likely. I've got a feeling in my stomach. I start to wonder what his story might be. What his story might be. Yeah, 'cause they said it changes when the sun goes down. Yeah, they said it changes when the sun goes down. And they said it changes when the sun goes down. Around here. Around here.
Slow it down again. No, we're still there. Back in the guitar riff. Song already.
Look, here comes the portmanteau. Isn't he Mr. Inconspicuous, and he doesn't even have to say oh. She's in a stance ready to get picked up, but she's delighted when she sees him, pulling in and giving her the eye, because she must be fucking freezing, scantily clad
I know
beneath
this.
the clear night sky.
I know what this song's about.
In the winter now, and they said it changes when the sun goes down. Yeah, they said it changes when the sun goes down, and they said it changes when the sun goes down around here. They said it changes when the sun goes down.
I want to pause it, but they're cooking.
Out of town, and they said it changes when the sun goes down around here. Around here.
Okay, just before they do the end bit, I figured out what the song's about. I'm really good. Okay, I can tell you already this is an S tier, especially if they have a good ending. They could ruin it, but I doubt they will. Yeah, the lyrics on this one are really strong. And like it's like the flow of this song is so much better than the last one. It just sort of all comes together. You can tell they put this one at the end after a weaker song on purpose. But let's see if they cook on the ending.
And what a scummy man. Just give him half a chance, I bet he'll rob you if he can. And see it in his eyes, yeah, that he's got a nasty plan. I hope you're not involved at all.
I said they could ruin it on the ending, they just made it better. They brought it back to the start, full circle. Yeah. Someone in my flat woke up. That's how long I've been recording for. So I might have to be a bit more quiet now. But let's look at the lyrics. Okay. I know what it's about. So, who's that girl there? I wonder what the wrong section of French streets. Don't you make credit cards? And it actually does receipts. It's not all quite legitimate. Okay, so let's say she's the lady of the night. That's a polite way to say it, isn't it? She's a night lady. She's hanging around. Then the scummy man comes up. Probably if you can, they say at the end as well, which I like, full circle. He's got a driving ban on some other faces. Okay. So this lady of the night's being picked up by a less than pleasant man. Single girls of the night. Oh, okay, well that tells us. He told Rob Santa about that night. Effectively, he'll be alright, because he's a scumbag. Okay, so he's done this before. He's a serial. Yeah. Yeah, he's going to be fine. I'm assuming he's already infected. That's how much of a scumbag he is. And then they sort of get, this is where it ramps up. You're trying not to listen without your eyes saying the crash makes a subtle proposition, so whether I have to turn you down. Or what this is. This is almost like the girl is trying to sort of get away from him or ignore him and pretend that they're not enjoying it, sort of pretend it's not happening. Then she makes it something, maybe she's turning him down. He must be up to something. Sort of wondering what his story might be. So the scene is sort of worried about what this guy might do. Basically, it changes when the sun goes down. It's around here. So maybe that's Sheffield. They're talking about Sheffield. These sort of a different place by night. In the night, these scummy things go on. These rascally riding the police like a riot van, and there's relief in the night. Okay, second sort of verse. Comes a Ford Mondeo, isn't he, Mr. Inconspicuous? Okay, so he's quite obviously pulling up to this, where this woman is standing. He doesn't have to say how she's in the stance ready to get picked up. He doesn't even have, okay, so he's a regular. They know what he's there for. She's in the stance ready to get picked up. She's delighted. Sarcasm, I'm assuming. Pulling and giving her the eye because she must be fucking feeling, maybe it's not sarcasm. Maybe she's happy to get out of the cold. Scantily clad beneath the clear sky. It's not a glamorous job. Don't stop in the winter, sort of building some sympathy for this woman. Doesn't change again. A scummy man. Yeah, just reinforcing his scumminess. Okay, he sort of wishes the best for the girl again, which is nice. That's an S tier song, ladies and gentlemen. Another S tier song. I mean, but look at the streams at the end here. I think they're going to go out with a bang, especially with this 5.5 minute ending song. That's got to be good. 159-minute stream, that's got to be good one. But first, we've got From the Rich and the Rebel, last two songs. Let's see if it's slow again. Right?
Last night these two bouncers, and one of them's alright, the other one's a scary, and his way or no way, totalitarian. He's got no time for you, looking or breathing how he don't want you to. So step out the queue, he makes examples of you, and there's no you can say behind the go through to the bit where you say, and you realise then that it's finally the time to walk back past 10,000 eyes in a line, and you can swap jumpers and make another move. Instilled in your brain, you've got something to prove to all the smirky faces and the boys in black. Why can't they be pleasant? Why can't they have a laugh? He's got his hand in your chest, he wants to give you.
I love the bass in this one. I love bass guitar.
I'm flying everywhere, and Paul's as well. It's just something to talk about, a story to tell ya.
Okay, before it gets okay, no, that's good. But before it gets there, I just like the drums they've been really good with the drums this whole album. But in this song, they're just sort of taking a back seat, letting the bass do this thing, which I like, some recognition for the bass player. Because when he's been allowed to shine, he's been good. Let's see it. Again, talking about Sheffield's different day by night. I like it. Reoccurring themes.
You consider that on a Sunday, and that girl's a different girl today. So that girl's a different girl to where you kissed last night. You consider that
Still in the club.
Sunday? Of course not. Well, so let me tell us all the way to put it.
That's so good.
I thought 1,000 million things that I could never think this morning. Got too deep, but how deep is too deep?
Okay, just before they start going hard, that's an unreal part of this song. And I like how we're still sort of in the club. You know, the girl you kissed, the different girl. He's got a girl. He's kissed someone. It's a different. They're not the same in the morning. But let's not get too much into the lyrics. But it's nice that they sort of keep the theme, but sort of they're going on to the whole city of Sheffield. They're sort of going broader in their theme as the album's gone on. Also,
last night, what we talked about, it made so much sense. But now the haze has ascended, it don't make no sense anymore.
It's building.
Last night, what we talked about,
the drum back,
so much sense.
the bass is
But now the
back.
haze has ascended, it don't make no sense anymore.
And then with instrumental, I love it. I like how they ended in the bass again. But that's my favourite one so far. That's an S tier. Everything about that. The start, he was singing so quickly, but you know exactly what he's talking about. You know, you can relate to exactly what's happening here in this song. Then he goes on to the theme of Sheffield and the club. guessing Sheffield. Yeah, they said it one time, but I'm guessing that's where where it is. Last line we talked about the same thing. Yeah, the bass, the riff, everything was on point. Yeah. That's the best song of the album so far. Let's look at the lyrics. Okay. Last night, these two bouncing ones were right on the scary. Totalitarian is going to something to agree, but just step out the queue. Okay, this is unperceived. Say, it's finally time to walk past 10,000 argument. Okay. So they're queuing for the club. They're trying to get into the club this time, they're not in it. And one of the bouncers all right, but the other one's not having any nonsense. We've seen their cheeky rate. They've been winding up the police, maybe they tried to wind up the bouncer. It's got them in a bit of trouble. The bouncer's not letting them in. He's got no time for you. So you have to go up the queue, you have to walk back. Wait, where is it? Oh yeah, walk up and down, that's nice and line. You have to go back past everyone. You swap jumpers and make another move. Still bring got something to prove to these smirking faces and boys in black. I can't be present, I can't ever laugh. So maybe they're trying to get back into the club, like in some sort of Scooby-Doo disguise. They're changing clothes, hoping he'll let them back in. So you've got to prove that you can get inside to everyone who's 1,000 eyes who are looking with. And maybe they're trying to prove it for the bouncer. I don't know. So why can't the bouncers be normal? They've got sort of power trip that they usually have. And the bouncers want it to kick off. They want to batter you. Everyone knows that. Arm sliding balls as well. Something to talk about. Okay. So they sort of want to scrap just so they can talk about it, just so they can have another story, just so they can have another knockout on their cards. I'm glad they turned us all away. We put it down to fate. I said 1,000 movies I've never seen this morning. So he's happy he got turned away. Maybe that helps him avoid this sort of fight. He said 1,000 many things drunk. He said 1,000 many things. Maybe he was giving a bit of a boost to this bouncer. This town's different today. Then they sort of move on to outside the club to the whole of the town. This town's a different town. Yeah. Very thing that we've had to grow. Not vague, but general gist. Last night, what we talked about made so much sense. One of the Hayes' sentences make sense to me. Okay, I understand that. It's sort of like you've got an idea when you're drunk and you think it's like $1 million business idea, and you wake up and you're like, what was I thinking? What level rubbish? Or like when you send that drunk text, like in the first song, and you wake up and you sound a load of gibberish. The Hayes sent makes sense to me more. Okay, that's my favourite song so far. Okay, we've got the last song, 159 million streams. Every song above 100 million streams has been an S tier song so far. This one's 5 minutes 30, so I'm expecting a banger. Maybe it'll be slow. I feel like it'd be good to end this album on more of a slow one. Let's see, A Certain Romance. I like the title. All their titles have been quite good actually. Maybe a bit pretentious at points, but maybe it's not slow. Nah. I like it though. So pausing it because that is a quality guitar line, but they faked us out, didn't they? They faked us out. I thought it was going to be pace all the way to the end, but they sort of slowed it down again. I wonder if they'll build it back up. I don't want to spoil the lyrics for myself, but yeah, I'm liking this little guitar riff we've got going here to keep it going. bass again. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. That bass line is so good. I don't know.
Loading might wear classic Reeboks, or knackered Converse, or tracky bottoms tucked in socks. But all of that's what the point is not. The point's that there ain't no romance around there. And there's the truth that they can't see. They'd probably like to throw a punch at me. And if you could
They're just letting the bass carry again. I like it.
Agree that there ain't no romance around there, you know.
Then in with the drums.
It's a funny thing, you know.
Back with the guitar.
We'll tell them all tonight, they'll never listen. Because their minds are made up, and course it's all okay to carry on that way. 'Cause over there,
Back to the bass riff. Nice.
there's only music, so that there's new ringtones, and it doesn't take no Sherlock Holmes.
I feel like I just want to let this one play all the way out. I feel like they're going to cook on this one. Well, yeah, the bass line is so good. I'll just let it play.
To see it's a little different around here. Don't get me wrong though, there's boys in bands and kids who like to scrap with pool cues in their hands. And just 'cause he's had a couple of cans, he thinks it's alright to act like a dickhead.
He's already spoken about that.
Oh, it's a
Song,
funny
last
thing,
song.
you know. We'll tell them if you like. We'll tell them all tonight, they'll never listen. Because their minds are made up, and course it's all okay to carry on that way. But I said no, oh no. Well, you won't get me to go. Not anywhere, not anywhere. No, I won't go. Oh no, no.
This song seems so nostalgic. This could be the best song so far. Best till last. This guitar line mixed with the bass line is so good.
But over there, there's friends of mine. What can I say? I've known them for a long, long time. And it might overstep
I'm just listening to the bass line.
but you
It's
just
so good.
cannot get angry in the same way. No, not in the same way.
Building. Oh,
So not in the same.
I'm going to pause it before the instrumental because we have 2 minutes of the instrumental going out. I think to end an album like that, it's crazy. Crazy good, maybe. That's it.
Way. Oh no, oh no, no.
Oh my god, that lead guitar. So much emotion in that. Yes. Ah. I don't want that bit to end. Wow. to end. My first album on this, found that one of my first albums ever. That was I've said that for the last song, but that was the best song so far on the thing. That was the best song. SS. It was so nostalgic. I mean, this was released in 2006. I was born in 2006. You know, I can't be nostalgic for a time I was like not conscious for. But I was listening to that. I was, because it's sort of talking about what I am doing now in the last few years. That's why I've liked this album so much. It's sort of, it sounds like it's written by someone of a similar age to me. You know, and I'm experiencing what they're experiencing when they were writing this. So let's look at the lyrics. My classical box like a Converse shopping book. That is very much 2000s fashion. The point is not possible in a romance. Okay, well, punching me. The lyrics are a bit more vague in this one, which I do like sometimes. But it's a bit harder to discover what they're kind of saying. They never listen to the minds of made possibility. Okay, with broken bones. So maybe there's some people causing a bit of trouble. There's no love around here. Okay. Music's about these new ringtones. That seemed like a very good line, but I don't know what it means fully. But I like it nonetheless. I think Chance to see it's a little different around here. There's boys in bands and kids who like to scrap with corks using his hands. Just, okay, yeah, he's already expressed in the taxis on how he doesn't like fighting. He thinks it's not very cool. Yeah, you'd have to agree with him to some extent. The funny thing, you know, tell me if you like to tell me tonight, they'll never listen because their minds are made up. So you can't really stop these people who are doing this stuff he doesn't like. You can't really stop them doing it, I guess. These friends of mine that kind of say, they might have said, okay, yeah, so maybe it's maybe people he's out with are causing a bit of trouble. Maybe they're getting the riot van called on it. And you can't really get angry at them because he's friends with them. You know, he doesn't really want to join in, maybe. But yeah, you can't get angry. And that's the end. S tier. That road's right at the top. I mean, what an album. I'm aware this has been a very long video, probably. So if you've watched all the way to here, thank you. Please give me any and all suggestions for any future albums. I want all genres, artists, everything. And I also want tips. Should I make it shorter? Should I do less analysis? Should I do more? Should I pause it more? Should I not? You know, this is new. Should I watch the music videos? Things like that. Should I do more research into this band, the people in it? Let me know everything. And thank you for watching.